Are we soon to see Modern 2.0 or some other new block of sets added together for a new format? Let's go into details and figure out how soon before we see this, because it is coming and it will be happening. Yeah, you're probably asking yourself, what the hell is this guy talking about? He doesn't really know a whole lot, which is true. I don't. But after reviewing everything, I've just looked at every set, every card design, every different border style. I've noticed a few things. Sorry about the camera. Starting out with Legacy, Vintage Legacy. What the hell is it called? I don't even freaking know. There you go. I'm already showing that I'm not in the keen. So I'm gonna go Legacy. Yes, Legacy. Vintage. I don't know, but Legacy, as it's called. I thought it was Vintage. No, because I'm wrong. But Legacy ended back with Scourge as the last non-base set in it, with a card design like so. And as you can tell, look at the card. If you looked at the card, we are then going to move into our next fun little thing and the beginning of Modern, which would be the Mirrodin block. And we have an example card from the Mirrodin block here. As you can see, the card design is different from Scourge. And that was, I'm not 100% sure, that was probably their thought process of splitting those off, making Legacy, and at the time that was standard, and the beginning of Vintage. I'm not exactly, or not Vintage, but Modern. I'm not exactly 100% sure when Modern exactly started, because I'm not 100% sure, and I don't know. I'm not going to pretend like I know. But this video is about Modern 2.0. And where I believe we may draw the line from what is old Modern to what is new Modern, or however they're going to name it, whatever they're going to do for it. It's going to happen. It's going to happen eventually, and it's going to happen sooner than later. Probably the next couple of years, I would imagine, with how stuff works. And then, from Mirrodin all the way up to Journey to Nyx, they kept the same design style, as you will see here, with the little paintbrush at the bottom. I don't know where I'm pointing exactly on the card, but somewhere on the bottom there's the paintbrush with the person's name. The set, I think the set's in there, I'm not 100% sure. But it's got the paintbrush, the name of who made the card, and I don't know why I don't know. I have Journey and Nyx stuff sitting here somewhere. It's somewhere, but you know what I mean. The from Mirrodin to Journey to Nyx all had the same was all the same on the bottom compared to Legacy. And this is where things change. I know they did this to help with the started putting the hollow foil stamps to help with the counterfeiting and whatnot. And that started back in Cons of Tarkir. Example. Here. As you can see, no more paintbrush on the bottom. We now have a hollow foil stamp, and everything is nice and neat in the bottom left corner. What I'm proposing is as we progress farther along, I feel like once we've added enough into Modern, I feel like they're going to branch Modern off at this point. So the new Modern will end up or whatever, however it will end up being. Because I know they're probably going to change the name of Old Modern to something, or even just do Modern and Modern 2.0. But all around, I've been really, really racking my brain on this for a while now. I was starting to notice as I was going through my old collection, starting to notice as I was going through the cards online, just kind of checking out prices and stuff. And that kind of caught my attention. The fact that, we're, what, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, because I did the 2 sets per block, not the more. And then you got 1, 2. So we're at about, 12 sets with the new design. And as I'm looking at this, on average, we get about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3. Holy shit. Because there's some 4 block sets. So we usually averagely get about 30 to 38-ish sets that get slapped into a big play block. So I feel once we get a little farther along and some more of standard rotates out, when it rotates out and we start rotating in more stuff, that Modern's going to end up having to change. And it's pretty obvious with all the examples I gave you, to me. I mean, you all may have your own ideas on it. Like I said, I don't know what they're going to call it, but these are some great ideas to think about. Some conspiracy theories from me. As I just feel it's coming. It has to be. Eventually. It will eventually come. And when it does, be ready. I feel it's kind of necessary eventually, as looking at how Modern's running, it's pretty stagnant. It's the same shit. Everybody replace the same stuff. I mean, it's going to happen. What's good is good. Everybody's going to net deck the same winning crap. It happens standard. It happens in vintage. It happens in legacy a bit, I'm pretty sure. Like I said, I'm not the most knowledgeable person when it comes to MTG. Don't care to be. Don't want to be. That's not who I am. I'm just a very, very casual player of the game. In fact, so casual that I'm finally starting to build my first EDH deck, finally. Of course, the beautiful, wondrous, fucking expensive Sliver Queen. Which, funnily enough, will be pulled out of that sleeve and will go into my binder of expensive cards. And I am going to be purchasing myself a set of the new counterfeits, as I'd rather not play my nice expensive cards versus playing counterfeits that can get scuffed and buffed, and it's not going to matter. But that's besides the point. That's off topic. That's how I roll here at Stone Monkey Productions. Hashtag MTGTow. I needed that. I just got home from work. But also, I want to know... Fuck. I want to know your thoughts on this, on the subject that I brought up. And I want to kind of know what you all think about that. Am I being crazy? Am I being paranoid? Am I onto something?
Hashtag MTGTow, bitches! We do magic our own way, motherfuckers. Get on board with us.